doon nga sa 2019. Are they gonna have the same domination that they did early on in the Crossfire scene? So just have to wait and see. Pero papasok na nga tayo dito sa compound. And it is going to be a spicy one indeed. Execration going to be the one starting. On the other side, global risk naman for the turn of Tnc Pro Team. Let's see how they contain itong attack ng Execration. They're going to have to play their spots correctly na hindi makakapasok agad ng Execration dito on either side.
That's right. And that's very difficult to do, especially on a map like Compound. So tignan nga natin. TNC, they will be defending first. Monze is not going to be peeking that angle, I don't think. So Execration taking it slow for the first round, or slow as medyo slow as we know Execration.
Yeah, slow for their standards. And yeah, it seems like gusto nilang palitan yung pace nila pagdating sa game na to. They really don't want to go too fast like they did last game. They want to see if they can disrupt yung rhythm dito ng TNC na naisip nila, okay, aggression talaga ang hanap dito ng Execration. But instead, they want to go slow, go for that map control muna. Pero nandito na sila sa labas ng B site. TNC has to be ready here.
Yeah, and TNC, you see, they have a bunch of members off on the wings, ready to go. Monzer, I think, was spotted there, pero hindi napatay ni RSVB. So, utility gonna be coming out here. They're going to be executing into B. There's the flash. Where's the entry? The rest of TNC, or Execution, are still walking their way in. Justin and Gemero will be starting it off with once Arrow trades back, but he's going to be eliminated by Justin. There's the plan. TNC lose another man. It's just all up to Angela now. Can Angela actually watches out with just a deagle? He can't. It was actually Chacha's deagle who got that last kill. So Execration starting strong. Big momentum coming into the second map.
Yeah, pero grabe talaga si Jamero dun. 17 in the last map, and once again, he's not stopping anytime soon dito sa ating second. Getting that double kill dito sa side, just running in, creating space para sa kanyang team na makakuha ng free plant dun. And as soon as I saw na naging 2v4 na ang situation, I was thinking, yeah, this is next to impossible para sa Tnc Pro Team to get this first round. And they really had no choice in the matter. Execration changing the pace dito sa start ng round could have confused itong Tnc Pro Team. But now, both teams playing really, really careful dito. Mid control para kay Chacha with that sniper rifle. Kung makakuha siya ng isa dito, then Execution can find another push with that advantage.
Speaking of pushing, there it is. There's the Execration. Slight push. They're not going to commit. Monzera looking for a very aggressive angle there. Well, he will find one with a grenade. Zarent goes down. Good Kobe right there. But I'm surprised that Monzera didn't actually die there kasi sobrang daming time na exposed siya. And he will be able to get out of that sticky situation scot-free, basically.
Yeah, I mean, 1, 2, 3 nades. Yata yung nabilang ko na lumilipad pa po dito kay Monzera, but he barely got grazed. I think he's on 75 HP at the moment, so Expiration has to find another way to get into any site. Angelo gonna be the first point of contact dito sa A site. Flash grenade, pero bulag ang dalawang members dito ng Exec. It's gonna look a bit rough para sa side nila. Pero B site, gonna get smoked out the entrance. Idgaf is gonna be the first one out. Monzera, nakuha niya na nga si Justin dito. 3v5 situation, B site. Masay pa rin ang TNC, pero RSVB pumasok na nga dito. Will he get the second one? Nope. QRL will get the trade flag. Jamero, nakuha na si QRL, pero once again, Jamero nakuha ng dalawa. And Chacha, nakuha si Dins. All of a sudden, Tnc Pro Team losing the lead dito sa second round.
Yeah, it's all up to Monzera now. It's still a 1v2. Definitely doable. 30 seconds to defuse. Pero kita rin yung mga angles na to na binabatay ni Chacha and Jomero. Medyo mahirap nga mag-aggress dito si Monzera. But he's gonna be trying his best. Siyempre, lang naman siya. Miss on the snipe, but there's the grenade. Here's the Deagle coming out. Utility. Ang daming utility in-shot towards Monzera. He doesn't have enough time to actually defuse. They're just stalling for time, but they will actually get the kill. It's Chacha's Deagle once again. 209 Execration in this map.
Grabe naman, Execration once again off of the back of Jamero, getting that double kill on the site. nakasama niya si Chacha on that sniper rifle. They seem to be on point today, definitely, and Compound is not a different story para sa side nila. Grabe naman ito. Tnc Pro Team, man. They're having a hard time, bro.
It's
different.
I would say they are having a hard time, but not because hindi sila skilled, you know. It's just because Execration, masanay na talaga sila sa game na to. Masanay na sila sa esports environment, you know, with the best of threes, keeping your mental state ready, and of course the teamwork. So I would just chalk it up to a more experienced team with more time to really mesh and have synergy together, diba?
Yeah, I mean, nakita mo naman yung defaults nila dito sa mapa na to. I mean, all of it has worked so far, and yung parang body system na ginagawa dito ng Execration is actually so good. They feel so connected. Nakita mo naman si Jamero and si Chacha. Kagaya nga na nakita natin sa last round, it only took 2 people to kill 4. Tnc, medyo na blindside sila doon. They were looking for that lead. RSVV, ginapoke lang dito sa may B. Onting nade na lalabas galing sa side nila. Smoke to prevent the vision. Pero napakadaming oras pa naman na meron dito ang Execration para makapasok ng site. They're just trying to draw out any members ng TNC to go for any risky plays.
Yeah, they're just waiting on TNC at this point kasi talagang TNC have to make their move early on. Kasi if they're just stuck inside, ang ganda ng execute ng Execration. Ang bilis sila mag-take ng site. So, maipit ang TNC. They'll be forced into a bad retake. So they have to be a little bit more proactive like that. When Angelo using a little bit of a high angle to get that kill, pero immediately traded by Zaren doon. Oh, wow. Good pick by QRL, catching somebody.
Ooh.
But he will immediately get sniped down by Chacha. Gemero as well, another kill. So 32 seconds till the bomb explodes and Execration have the upper hand. 3 versus 2 retake. TNC. 1 versus 3. It's just Monzera, and it's not Monzera anymore. He got the one, pero Zaren will clean up the field. 3-0 in favor of Execration.
Yeah, and ang ganda talaga ng control ni Chacha doon sa may mid na area. Hindi na nakalagpas ang Tnc Pro Team na basta doon. They still have to fight ang sniper rifle ni Chacha dito. So TNC still having a hard time against Execration and napakadaming grenades na lumalabas papunta dito sa A site, and they're not stopping. They still want to go in. Mukhang rush nga ang hanap nila dito sa A site, and if they can find the right people, he will get full control. Angelo, papasok na nga ang Execration dito sa site. Angelo, he will get Jamero, pero nakapasok na nga. Full control para sa Exec. 1 man down, but they have the retake defense advantage. Zaren, once again, the opening frag dun sa retake.
That's right. RSVV and Jaren, they're starting to clean up 2 versus 4 situation. Tins and QRL. And QRL is incredibly low. Isang ipan na lang sa kanya at tutumba na yan. Tins, so he has a chance. Not if he gets headshot by Zaren. And of course, Justin, clean up na lang ang kailangan kay QRL.
We didn't see too much of Zaren on the last game actually doon nga sa Black Widow, but now he is definitely stepping up para dito sa Execration, getting those opening picks pag nakababa na yung plan para maging mas madali para sa side nila. In Execration, it seems like their system is flawless. TNC still yet to get 1 round in the half, pero they really only need 2 picks para man-neutralize ang Execration dito.
Yeah, but they can't do that because Execration. Look at the angles that they're attacking TNC from 1-0 with the he got double pick right there. Zaren immediately took advantage of that. And kita mo naman 2 men down on TNC. They're trying to fight back, pero QRL just got pushed to oblivion. Chacha as well, another headshot. Well, not a headshot, but a snipe onto Idgaf. Kita mo naman yung mga headshot percentages ng Execration. There's so much. And TNC is just super struggling. Angelo, he's struggling with the deagle, and he gets swung on 90-degree swing by Gemero, and then that's 5-0 for Execration.
Yeah, if you try to shoot at Gemero, you best not miss, because that man's reaction time is super fast. And so far, TNC, not a single round either side ng global risk. Execration so far dominating sa mapa na to. It could be the side advantage nga, or maybe Execration is just really comfortable going for that attack. But now, not slowing down anytime soon. Instead of going A or B, they're gonna go for that mid control. And pag nakakuha sila ng isa ulit dito, that's gonna be an opportunity na makapasok ang Execration. And that's been the story the past few rounds, no? G10, which is Zaren gets the opening pick. Either they back off or ipe-play talaga nila yung advantage na yun. They go for the push. They go for the trade play dito sa site. And, you know, they get easy control. And that's gonna be Zaren running through the smoke. Wala siyang pake kung may kalaban on the other side. Justin is gonna get the first kill. Pero QRL, they get the trade. Pero Jamero, the support is real para dito sa side ng Execration. They're coming from everywhere. RSVV is gonna get to... Grabe. Execration, RSVV. Ang ganda ng entry doon ni Zaren despite not killing anyone. He provided space para sa Execration na makapasok dito sa site. And Chacha once again dito sa mid going for the last person. Idgaf gonna try to at least get this kill before the bomb does explode. Pero bantay sarado na talaga ng Execration yung site na to. It's really next to impossible para makakuha na retake dito. He's just gonna get sprayed down and Jamero gonna get the last one and 6-0 start. Execration, they really want to get that grand finals.
That's right. Jamero is just gone insane, I think, for Execration. 8 kills na siya, leading by a wide margin. Definitely, yung medyo star player right now ng Execration. 6-0. Medyo walang nagagawa ang Tnc Pro Team at this point. So, I think a fair question is, what can they really do in this situation, you know? Kasi kita-kita naman natin na medyo dominating ang Execration. They know the map better. Their gunfights are better. Their teamwork is on point. They're always double peeking single players. Ano kaya magagawa ng TNC? How do they turn it around? Do they just wait to be on blacklist? Or will Execration just absolutely tear through this game 10-0?
I'm really hoping for the first option. Not gonna lie, I want TNC to at least be competitive sa game na to. And in Execration, they're having a field day dito sa blacklist side. They have no problem just getting into the site. But now Execration changing up the pace. Hindi sila nag-aggro masyado dito. Instead, it's gonna be Tnc Pro Team going for the aggro. And usually, that's one of the ways na gusto mo i-counter yung Execration dito. Go for the push yourselves. Why not? Mag-aggressive din kayo. Try to go for the head-to-head fight. But TNC tried to go for it. It did not work out. Except Angelo, makakuha na nga si Chacha dito. Sniper is gonna be down para sa side ng Execration. Pero 50 seconds. Nades are gonna start to fly dito sa B site. And TNC, they're gonna have to be ready.
Yeah, are TNC ready enough? It is a 4 versus 4, and they still have to take the side. But there's a flashbang, there's a grenades, and TNC, they are trying to hold their own. But that's already 2 down. That's a 1-4-2, 2 versus 3 ang ating retake ngayon. Jimbaro and Zaren are incredibly low, but Justin is going to eliminate Monzera from the equation. So it's just QRL versus 3. He gets 1. That was Zaren, incredibly low. Jimbaro and Justin are still relatively healthy, except Jimbaro is 1 hit. He can get grenaded right here. But Justin, he just needs to clutch this out. He needs to keep QRL away. There's 15 seconds left on the clock before the bomb explodes. He's gonna have to make his move now, and Jimbaro knows when he was supposed to do it. He felt the pressure building on QRL, and that's when he took the shot. Great job, Execration, 7-0.
Yeah, I mean, Execration, basically what they did was they went from Gear 6 to Gear 3, and it did work out in their favor. Sometimes slow and steady wins the race, and grabe naman yun, all the utility that they poured dito sa site. Di man lang nakagalaw ang TNC doon. They got some kills, but at the end of the day, yung control napunta pa rin sa side ng Execration. But that's a good start para sa side ng TNC. But Chacha, nakuha niya na nga si Angelo on that sniper rifle. 4v4 situation. Meron pang sniper dito ang Execration. The opposite of last round. Chacha being alive at this point of the round is actually very important para sa side ng Exec. Kasi last time na nabuhay si Chacha when they got into the site, he did a great job of supporting itong si Zaren sa pagpasok nila. But now it's gonna be a different story. Possibly it's gonna be maybe Justin or si RSVV yung mag-e-entry papuntang site, and si Chacha and si Jamero will go for that support. Pero Execration, time is taking para sa side nila. But last time we saw them, 50 seconds, sapat na yan para sa side nila. Chacha is gonna get the kill dito kay Monzera. This is what I was talking about. Habang buhay pa si Chacha, he serves as an instant threat para sa TNC.
There's very little that the NC can do about that. They just have to be aware of it. But Tin's just hiding in a corner, not the best idea when there's two people aggressing on you. Kita mo naman yung parang buddy-buddy system dito ng Execration. They're always, nearly almost always going together. And look at that, Jemero. He had his aim, man. That headshot was beautiful. He just passed by. Tapos nawala yung ulo. So Justin and Jemero are now down though. QRL was the last man, pero ayun nga, he will not last long for this RSVB.
And grabe naman yan. It seems like Compound is gonna be all Execration dito sa Blacklist side, but I am fingers crossed hoping that TNC can maybe get one round on the board. I mean, it is a possible comeback kung kaya nilang i-dominate itong Blacklist side. I mean, Global Risk is super hard to play, especially kung wala kayo masyadong T-falls dito sa Compound. And TNC, they're gonna try to play a bit aggressive dito sa may side ng B. And if they can catch one, that's gonna be huge. Pero QRL, he is gonna get one. Justin is gonna go.
There's Chacha being incredibly aggressive, backing up RSVV. That's 2 kills already. Execration once again in the lead in terms of members, 8-0 in terms of rounds. How does TNC come back from this? I have no clue. I have no idea, Sneaky Frog. But right now, parang stranglehold na nangyayari dito. As another member of TNC falls, it's Monzera. Although it's Tins with a refrag. Was it really worth 2 versus 3 ngayon? Execration, they're still going to execute onto the side. They have a lot of utility. The Tins and Angelo need to play together, but they really can't. Well, they can't. It's hard, man. So they have to guard the side with their lives.
I think maglulurk na lang si RSVV dito to try to at least find one. Maybe be the first contact. And I think pwede niya mahuli dito si Tins if he does get the right timing. 30 seconds left. Uy, nakita na nga si Tins dito. Nades are gonna start to fly. RSVV is gonna get the headshot dito kay Angelo despite being on 1 HP. Flash is gonna go out. Tins is gonna go for the swing. Ano makukuha niya si Zaren? 2 people left para sa side ng Exes. Si Tins nakapasok na ng side, but that's gonna be the headshot para kay Jamero. And 9-0, switch sides na tayo para dito sa ating first half. TNC Pro Team gonna go on Blacklist. Could that be a different story? Or is Execration just gonna end it this round with a clean 10-0?
I mean, they definitely could. Execration, all they need is one more clean round. They are in Global Risk now. I think definitely kayang-kaya pa to, Sneaky Frog. I don't think there's really a lot that TNC can do. There's already an opening pick and Angela's gone, and that's your sniper, man. So what are you supposed to do in that situation? Good headshot, I mean. All right, man. All right. Sure.
Man, I'm kind of looking forward to the matchup later, if ever. I want to see the sniper matchup later for whoever is gonna go up against Chacha, but RSVP is gonna get Monzera, and it is looking like a clean 10-0. Execration, they get into the grand finals, no problem after that Compound. 10-0. I mean, what can you do, Execration? They have not turned down since 2019. They're still playing at the same high level, the same aggressive level na lagi natin nakikita galing sa side nila. It's so nice to see that they haven't changed their playstyle and they get into grands.
Yeah, getting into grand finals as as Execration, a team that it has kind of been a constant here is, that's pretty amazing, I would say. So, tingnan na lang natin if they can keep going and be selected for the Sibol national team. But yeah, here are our post-game stats. Jimero, 14, 2, and 3. What a KD ratio. That is insane, especially in a game like Crossfire. He had his snowflakes, man. I don't know what to tell you. He had a good breakfast, a good lunch, and came here to kick butt.
Giga Chad. Oh my god, Jamero, man. He top-fragged the last game as well. Grabe, that is the definition of consistency para sa Execration and Chacha with the sniper rifle, man. And the rest of the squad, they did their thing too. RSVV, he had some really nice entries dito sa ating game. So, all in all, Execration, they played pretty good. Zaren, despite being yung bottom frag dito sa game na to, you saw the impact that he had dun sa game. All 7 of those deaths provided space para sa Execration. So that is such that's such an important player nga para dito sa Execration. And back to the highlights, what can you all see? It's all gonna be Execration at this point. And I mean, Exec, what can you say, man? I mean, clean performance para sa side nila. TNC could not get one in at all. I think, not gonna lie, I think ito nga yung map pick ng Execration and we just didn't realize.
Yeah, well, that does mean it's a clean 2-0 for the best of 3. Execration, absolute speedrun to the grand finals. And you can see from the smart plays kung gaano ka in control ang Execration. But their opponent definitely is no slouch. We'll see who they go up against in depending on who wins the next semifinal, really.
Yeah, and I'm really looking forward dito sa ating next semifinals kasi it's gonna be the number 1 team, consensus number 1 team versus a mishmash of really good players from other teams. Yun nga yung kalaban nila. So they're not to be underestimated at all. But I'm just hyped to see Pacific Macta play again. Not gonna lie, we're gonna see some really good games. I'm hyped to see Revenge actually play again, or even just be playing Crossfire in general. One of the best snipers in the world. If he is gonna play today, that's gonna be such a good sight to see. Pero yun na nga, I mean, what can I say? Execration, pretty clean game para sa side nila. Compound, I mean, TNC, they didn't even get one in. But still, congratulations to them, man. To top 4. Top 4 is still a good achievement. And that doesn't mean that they're out of, contention for the national team just yet. Maybe there's going to be some outliers dun nga sa kanilang team that can maybe be acquired for their talent for that team. So, I suggest some of the TNC players, guys, do not lose hope for that spot. As long as you showed enough talent today, you guys will definitely get in.
Yeah, most definitely. Because we are selecting, the national team. But that doesn't mean if your team loses, you're out. If you perform well, I have no doubt you'll get into Sibol. Because Sibol is a mishmash sometimes of players from other teams trying to make the best team possible to represent the Philippines, in international tournaments. And that's the whole purpose of the team selection. So, yun po what's on the line para sa ating mga manlalaro ngayon. And so we kind of ended that best of 3 early. So we're going to take a little bit of an extended break, guys. Our next match is at 4 p.m.
We're super ahead of schedule, guys. You have no idea. This is not part of the plan.
It's refreshing to be ahead of schedule sometimes.
I mean, yeah.
Thanks Execration
that's a
for
rare thing in
games.
Guys. But yeah,
Very rare.
mean, I guess you guys.
It's great though. It's great.
A bit is kind of a stretch, pero
quotation mark. We'll take a 2-hour break. Don't go anywhere. I mean, you can go somewhere for now, but come back before 4 p.m. where we'll be watching Pacific Macta versus SGJ in our semifinal 2. My name is Gio G10 Dunka. With me is Charles Sneaky Frog Carrillo, and we will be back in a couple hours.